I don't buy new cars, I don't buy brand names, I go to Goodwill for my clothes. I like to save money, I like to find bargains, it's the life I chose. I throw nothing away, I'll find a use another day for all this junk I keep. My neighbors all hate me, they abuse and berate me, 'cause I like doing it cheap. Yeah, I like doing it cheap. Welcome to another episode of Doing It Cheap. Well, how y'all doing? Lord, I ain't put out a video in a couple of days, and this video here is got to be the strangest thing I've ever heard of. And this is talking about making the most peculiar wine I've ever heard of in my life. Now, those of you that have watched my easy, fast, and cheap homemade wine video know that I make a pretty darn good wine. But it's just what my daddy taught me. And I am not a wine connoisseur. I don't know about all kinds of stuff as far as wine goes. Well, you need to go out. I thought I smelled you. Dadgummit. I swear to God, these dog farts kill me. Anyway, like I said, I am not a fine connoisseur of wine. If it tastes good, I drink it. If it don't taste good, I don't care how much it costs a bottle, I ain't drinking it. I forget where I was at one time, and the guy ordered this expensive wine, and he said, "What do you think about it?" And I said, "I don't like this shit worth a damn." He said, "Well, it's $250 a bottle." I said, "Then you need to be getting your damn money back." And he said, "Oh, no. Can't you taste the flavor of the whatever?" I don't know. Hell, I've been drinking something else when he brought that damn bottle out. Anyway, to cut to the chase, one of my viewers has really educated me a lot on making wine. And one of the things he said they used to do for the old winos that would hang out around the back of the liquor stores is they made a real cheap wine. And they made it with Kool-Aid or any kind of juice. So I want to show this to you because I ain't never seen nothing like it. And I'm calling it the most peculiar wine in the world. And check this out. Let me zoom in on the table there. Alrighty then. The way it was explained to me is that slag you get down in the bottom of your jug. Well, imagine, if you will, that yeast is a bunch of little animals, okay? And you feed them sugar. And these little animals eat that sugar and they poop alcohol. They poop and pee out alcohol. And it was told to me that if you'll get a distiller's yeast, you can get a whole lot higher alcohol content. And people have asked me what percent alcohol was I getting on my homemade wine. And I wasn't really sure, and one of my viewers that's made several batches of it now says he's getting about 14%. So there you go, getting about 14%. Well, what we're going to make here, I'm just going to use a 1.75 liter jug just for convenience, and I'm going to use 2 cups of sugar, some yeast, and some water. And you'll notice that there's no juice. That's right. We are going to make what some people call either an alcohol base or an alcohol wash. But what we're going to make is we're going to make us a non-flavored wine. And we're going to put our 2 cups of sugar in here. I'm not getting a stick this time. Had a few lumps in this sugar. Anyway, the idea behind this is, according to my viewer, and he's about my age, he says, basically the juice you're using is just whatever flavor of wine. And he says, if you'll take this, and then, he said they used to mix it with Kool-Aid and give to them old winos. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this base, and we're going to see what it tastes like. It should just taste like alcohol. And then we're going to take it and mix it with salt. So, come on. So that's 2 cups of sugar. We want to add a little yeast. I'm going to put a little more than what you've seen me do before. And then we're going to put an adequate amount of water in here. I don't want to fill it all the way up to the neck because I don't want this to flow over. But I do got to give it some head space. Alright. So that right there is just shy of 1.75 liters. And it has 2 cups of sugar and some yeast. That's it. So, I'm going to shake this up, and I'm going to put the cap on it loosely, and we're going to let this sit. One good thing about it, it's in a clear bottle. Oh, and this old boy said I don't have to worry about light getting to it, so I'm going to leave it set down here where I can see it. I will tell you, for fun and for shits and giggles, I put a balloon on a couple of these jugs, and on that 1 quart bottle right there, it sure has been blowing that balloon up. That orange blew it up way high. It might be done working now, but I'm gonna come back here on the 21st, and we'll know for sure. Well, I'll know it's a good 3 weeks. Anyhow, that's what we're doing right there. It's just yeast, water, and sugar. And that is supposed to make alcohol. And we'll see how it turns out. I ain't got a clue. Never done it before. But it's sure enough supposed to work. So I'm gonna loosen the bottle a little bit. And I squeezed it, make sure I could hear the air escaping. And I'm just gonna set it here on the shelf, and we'll check on it in 3 weeks. Well, there it is, folks. That's the most peculiar wine I ever heard of. Give it a try and let's see what all kinds of ideas we come up with. Mix it with Kool-Aid. Mix it with some breakfast drink. Mix it with any kind of juice. We're gonna see. Of course, if you mix it with a juice, you're like doubling the water. Whereas you mix it with Kool-Aid, it's a powder. So, I don't know. Y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye.